Well, hello, thank you for joining me today. Welcome to today's video. I hope you are all doing super well. If it's your first time here and you are new, my name is Ange, aka 50 Cents UK. And of course, if you are a regular, thank you so much. I appreciate you coming back and sending you lots of love, good wishes, good vibes, wherever you may be, whatever you may be doing. So on to today's video. It's all about the sexy Valentines vampy perfumes. Now, whether you're celebrating Valentine's with your bae and you're all booed up, or whether you're single and you're spending it with the girls, having Galentine's Day, or whether you're not bothered about Valentine's full stop, but you still might find a nice perfume that you're going to enjoy and that you might fall in love with. So without further ado, let's stop delaying and let's get into spraying. So my first sexy Valentine's Day perfume pick is this one, and this is Marc Jacobs Decadence. I'm sure you're very familiar with this handbag bottle, but to me, this is such a sexy perfume. This is truly sex in a bottle as far as I'm concerned. And hopefully in this video, there'll be a perfume for every kind of taste. That's what I've tried to aim to do. But this is for someone that wants a powerhouse fragrance, that wants to be noticed. Like, this one says a lot to me. So let me just give this one a spray. Oh, I love this one. I haven't worn this one in a minute, but you know what? This one says so much to me. This says, tie me to the bed, get the old handcuffs out, let's have some fun. It's that kind of perfume. It's deep, it's sensual, it is very earthy, it has a bit of woodiness, but at the same time, it's super sweet and sexy, almost like candy-like, sweetie-like. It's very mysterious smelling, and it's unusual. It has a unique scent, which I love. I love the plum that you get in the opening of this. It really is a powerhouse of a fragrance. As I said, it's very strong. It's not for the faint-hearted. You definitely are going to be noticed, and this is someone that knows what they want. So the main things that I smell in this are the iris and that beautiful fruity plum. The dry down, you get more of the vetiver coming out. But yeah, this is a perfect Valentine's pick in my opinion. So my next pick is this beauty, and this is La Nuit Tresor Dentel de Roses. Now, really and truly, any of the La Nuit Tresor line is quite sexy in my opinion. So you could have chosen anyone, but I chose Dentel de Roses because roses associated with Valentine's, and look at the bottle. It has, I hope you can see on camera, this lace imprint, which kind of reminds me of like sexy, lacy lingerie. You know where I'm going with this. So this one, it's a fruity floral that has depth to it. This is again a very seductive scent. It opens with some absolutely gorgeous juicy raspberry and mandarin, and then in the dry down you get this gorgeous sensual rose. This has some lovely sensual soft suede in the base, which just gives it a beautiful texture. This is an amazing perfume that performs so well, and this conjures up all sorts of images to me. Like, this says to me, like, you can get me, but you're going to have to work hard to get me. Do you know what I'm saying? It's one of them ones. So the next perfume that I think is very appropriate for Valentine's Day is this one. And this is Jimmy Choo's I Want You Forever. Now, I haven't had this one in my collection for very long, but in the short space of time I have had it, it has made quite the impact. Now, this smells it's like a rose bitter almond scent with cherry. It has quite a bit of vanilla in it. It's sweet, it's a bit powdery. It does have a sensualness to it. Very, very sexy scent, very long lasting as well. This really does perform well, and I think it's at a really good price point as well. But this kind of conjures up sort of the images of like a naughty little minx who can be innocent sometimes but very playful at other times. And yeah, I'm just really having too much fun thinking about all these images to go with Valentine's Day perfumes. I really need to take a chill pill, but you know, I like fun. So if you are into nutty, sweet, vanilla, cherry scents, give this one a go. I wouldn't say it's prominently cherry because the cherry is quite faint in this. This is definitely more of an almond scent in my opinion. However, it is a gorgeous scent and I would highly, highly recommend you giving it a go. And I think men would really enjoy smelling this on their woman for sure. Okay, so my next recommendation would be this very sexy one here, and this is Kayali's Elixir 11. So if you want to be that Arabian princess or kind of like one of those sexy belly dancers, look at me trying to move like a belly dancer, but you know what I'm saying, one of them sexy Arabian women who's very, very beautiful, very sensual and sexy in the way that she moves, this is gonna be your gal. This to me is probably Kayali's most Middle Eastern smelling perfume in my opinion. So it isn't a heavy oud scent, I'm not saying that, but it has, I don't know if you've ever walked by those beautiful, well made up, well put together Arab ladies when you're in a posh department store and they smell absolutely like out of this world. That is what this reminds me of, that kind of smell that when you just walk past someone, it just hits you in the face and you're like, wow, what on earth is that? But there's jasmine, there's some patchouli to really ground it with some amber. This gives it a really earthy kind of feel, but so sexy at the same time. So if your hips don't lie, then get your nose as well as your hips on Kayali's Elixir. Right, so if you're looking for something a bit more fresh and a bit more fruity, look no further than Parfums de Meliora. Now, I actually think that Meliora is quite an underrated offering from Parfums de Mali. Personally, this is one of my absolute faves from the house. Obviously, it doesn't beat, you know, my beloved, but this comes in very close. I really do enjoy this. If you like berries, blackcurrant, red berries, cassis, that kind of vibe with some soft musk, then give this a go. This does contain some rose, some ylang and some lily of the valley, but if I'm honest, I don't really get like a huge floral vibe from this. To me, this is more of a fruity, musky fragrance that is quite soft but very sensual. When I say soft, I don't mean that you can't smell it, but it's just not as loud as some of the other perfumes that I've mentioned already. This one is more for that innocent woman that kind of saying to your man, play your cards right and you might unleash the inner vixen, you know. Make the right moves and you don't know what you could unleash. That is the kind of thing that I think of when I smell Meliora. Just gorgeous. Another amazing fragrance that I think would be perfect for Valentine's is this one, and this is Jean Paul Gaultier's La Belle Le Parfum. This has been a favourite of mine for a very long time. I do like the original La Belle, but I think that is slightly more sort of daytime appropriate perhaps. This one is the original's sexier, older sister, I would say. This one is a little bit more mature, although it still has a bit of playfulness to it. It's fruity, it's vanilla-y, It's a little bit floral. So basically this is your pear, jasmine, beautiful fragrance with a lovely vanilla base. Like, I actually am addicted to this scent, I'm not gonna lie. This is gorgeous. I wear this one all year round, if I'm being honest. This is my 3rd bottle of this. Can you believe that? Like, I've gone through this like I was drinking it, basically. This to me is for the queen that wants to give her man the king treatment. Now, you know what I mean by king treatment, ladies. If you don't, DM me and I'll explain. No, jokes, but you know where I'm coming from with that. So that is Belle Parfum. I'm just having way too much fun in this video. I really am. Someone needs to stop me. Right, so next up we have Elie Saab Parfum Essential. Now, I could have chosen any of the Elie Saab Parfum, but I chose this one because this is a gorgeous orange blossom, white floral with a bit of citrus and a bit of woodiness. This smells bomb.com, and performance is fantastic on this one. So if you want a perfume that's going to last, say you're like spending a whole day with your significant other, this will take you all day and you are going to smell divine. So let's have a spray of this one. Yeah, so this one is saying to me, I'm sophisticated, I'm elegant, but underneath this dress, I might have on some killer lingerie that you are going to see me in a whole different light. Yes, I said it. Or forget the lingerie, I might just have a pair of killer heels on, something like that. But you get my drift. Okay, so next up is this beauty, and this is my Burberry Black. Love that bottle. This wasn't a love at first sniff for me. This one had to grow on me. Now, it's not very often that perfumes do grow on me. I either love it or hate it straight away. But with this one, for some reason, when I first smelled it, I thought, oh, it's a bit of a unique scent. But I thought, I'm not going to give up on this because a lot of people like it, and a lot of people that I actually respect and appreciate their opinions like this one. So I thought, I need to give it a go. And I'm so glad I did, because this has become one of my absolute favorites. This is absolutely stunning. It has peach in it, which, if you've watched me before, you know I absolutely love it. It's jasmine, rose, amber, patchouli. This is such a deep, dark, sensual and sultry perfume. This is so sexy. Honestly, you could seduce anybody wearing this. Right, let's give this a spray. This is saying to me, like, let me show you a trick or two, and if you want to hold on to this good, you better wife me up very quickly, otherwise someone else gonna snap me up. Yeah, that is where, I don't know where these things are coming from, but anyway, I don't get out much, guys. This is my Burberry Black. Right, the next one that I have that I think would be perfect for Valentine's is this one, and this is Jo Malone's Red Roses. This is one of the better performing Jo Malones. So if you want to be the traditional Valentine's Day rose, this is the one, because this is such an authentic smelling rose perfume. Basically, that is all it is. It's exactly what it says on the tin. It's red roses. It just smells like gorgeous, deep, dark red roses sitting in a crystal vase with some water, and you get a bit of the leafiness from, you know, the green stems and the leaves of the roses. It just smells stunning. So it is a bit fresh, but it's also sexy in a kind of understated way. It's very feminine. It's saying I am very womanly and you need to treat me as such. Right, so last but not least, we have this beauty, and this is Montale's Roses Musk. And this practically is what it says on the tin, and it is literally a tin. It is a musky rose perfume. It smells amazing. Now, unlike Jo Malone's Red Roses, this isn't an authentic smelling rose. This is more of a synthetic, sweet smelling rose. This to me is a very warm smelling rose perfume, so it's very, very cozy and just comforting, and it's that kind of vibe that says, I'm going to tempt you and I'm going to tease you and I'm going to leave you wanting more, because I ain't going nowhere, because this baby lasts a very, very long time on the skin. Let's just give her another spray. This is a beast mode perfume, so be warned. If you like something very, very strong and in your face, check this one out if you haven't already. Right, so that is it, guys. We have come to the end of another video. Thank you so much if you've made it this far, and I hope you enjoyed it. It was just meant to be a bit of fun. Comment down below, let me know what you're going to be wearing this Valentine's. I'm always in the market to try something new, especially sexy perfumes. I love a good sexy deep sensual perfume, so any recommendations you might have, stick them in the comments down below, and I will see you again in the next one. Bye for now.